present him to the book. Also, I would like to invite our guest of honor, Mr. Hassan Kunhi, Managing Director, Syed Aligarh, to please take my request, Mr. Hamid Zafar, Treasurer, to present him with the bouquet. Hamid, go ahead, please. It's also a privilege to have some prominent poets of Urdu of Qatar. Dr. Faisal Hanif, Mr. Jalil Nizami, Mr. Muhammad Tahir Jamil, Mr. Iftikhar Dawud, and Mr. Shah Abdul. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause, please, for our guests. Come on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sir, madam, we welcome you all from here. Now, to take on the proceeding from here on, I would like to welcome on podium a person who have always been a pillar of our association, the most committed, the most versatile, and our very own Mr. Aqil Mahmood. Aqil Bhai, please. That's all from my side, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Aqil Bhai.
लम्हे लम्हे में मसीह तेरी यादों की महक, लम्हे लम्हे में मसीह तेरी यादों की महक, आज की रात का खुशबू का सफर लगती है। मौजूद ख़वातीन हज़रात, अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। हाज़रीन, मेरे इस प्रोग्राम में आदत महमूद है, जैसे कि सर भाई ने बताया, और मैं AMU ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की जानिब से आप तमाम हज़रात का, ख़वातीन का, बच्चों का, तमाम लोगों का दिल की गहराइयों से एक मरतबा फिर खुशामदीद करता हूँ और आप सबका इस्तक़बाल करता हूँ। हाज़रीन, इसी के साथ साथ मैं अल्लाह जल्ल शानो का बेपनाह शुक्र भी अदा करता हूँ कि उसने हम और आपको, हम अलीगढ़ वालों को एक मरतबा फिर जमा होने का, इकट्ठा होने का मौका फराहम किया है। ये सब अल्लाह का ही करम है। हाज़रीन, इससे पहले कि हम बात को आगे बढ़ाएं, आइए आज के इस प्रोग्राम का हम बाबरकत आगाज़ करते हैं, बाबरकत इब्तिदा करते हैं अल्लाह के कलाम से। ये हमारी रवायत भी रही है और दस्तूर भी कि हम अपने ऐसे प्रोग्रामात का, मजालिस का आगाज़ अल्लाह के कलाम से करते हैं। तो इसके मद्देनज़र मैं दावा देना चाहूँगा जनाब अबरार हसन खान साहब को कि वो स्टेज पर आएँ और तिलावत कुरान मजीद फरमाएँ। And now, as per the agenda, the next item in the list is the welcome speech. Welcome speech will be delivered by the President of our association, Mr. Syed Khan. However, before I request him to come up from I feel myself privileged to give a brief about him. Mr. Syed, by profession, is a civil engineer. He did his graduation from Aligarh University in 2000. Then in 2002, he did his master's from IIT Delhi in soil mechanics. After that, he moved to Delhi, and he was there for 2 years before moving to Dubai. He was in Dubai for 6 years in 2 different companies. Then after that, he moved to Qatar. In Qatar, he is working with DTL as the head of geotechnical section. And this is all about his professional and academic Regarding his role in the association, I would like to emphasize one thing here, and I think Azim Bhai and everybody would concur with me, even as an Asusa, that to run such associations, to run such forums, the key deliverable is to connect the people, is to bring the people closer and to benefit of each other. And honestly, I'm telling you people that this man has been doing a wonderful job in that subject. He has been bringing the people together at the benefit of each other. Many people, they found their jobs through this man. So with all this reflection, may I request all of you to give a big hand to Mr. Ziauddin. Please have a big hand. Yeah, please.
As we all know, we are just waiting for our chief guest to just arrive here. Any moment you can be here, but we have to start the program. So I will just wait. We have already. We will not wait for the आज जनाब मेहमान खुसूसी आज के इंजीनियर साद अहमद इब्राहिम अल मोहम्मदी साहब जो हमें अभी ज्वाइन करेंगे इंशाल्लाह थोड़ी देर में। टुडेज गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर जनाब अजीम अब्बास साहब, जनाब हसन कुन्नी साहब, हमारे एसोसिएशन के एडवाइज़र शाहिद साहब, my senior colleagues, my junior partners, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you all on this 198th birth anniversary of Sir Syed Ahmad Masra, who was the founder of our great university, the Aligarh Muslim University. I will just give a brief introduction about my chief guest. He will be coming late, but I will just give a brief introduction for him. The chief guest of the evening, Engineer Syed Ahmad Al Mohammadi Sahab. He is the CEO of Qatar Rail Company since 2011. Qatar's integrated railway project is in line with Qatar's 2030 national vision, which is running parallel to 2022 FIFA World Cup milestone. Engineer Mohammadi was previously the director of technical affairs at Qatar. He is an electrical engineering graduate and MBA from Qatar University, and he has presented many papers in the energy conferences and won numerous awards. We are just waiting for him to arrive at any moment. We will move forward to our guest of honors. And first of all, I will take the opportunity to welcome Mr. Azim Abbas, who is one of the famous personalities of Doha. He is the managing director of Al Suleiman Jewelries and Watches. Also, he is the director of DPSMIS and Kangaroo Kids Preschool. Mr. Abbas is the chairman of Qatar National Cricket Tournament and ex-president of IBPL and many other organizations and associations. His contribution towards the betterment of social, cultural and sports activity in our city is tremendous. जिक्र है उसके उजालों का हर एक महफिल में, शाम के बाद भी सूरज का सफर जारी है. And then I welcome our next guest of honor, Hasan Kunni Sahab, who is the managing director of Skytech Arabia, and he is doing a large business empire in the Middle East. With the under construction of high-tech cancer hospital and research institute in Kochi, the plant medical tourism city in Kochi, the Payambalam beach resort, and many more projects. Mr. Kunni is at the forefront of medical tourism and hospitality revolution. MashaAllah, his achievement and contribution to the society is admirable and commendable. I want to speak more about you sir, but time is not allowing me. बस इतना ही कहूँगा कि तहरीर से वरना मेरी क्या हो नहीं सकता, तहरीर से वरना मेरी क्या हो नहीं सकता, एक क्यों है जो लफ्जों में अदा हो नहीं सकता। और फिर मैं इस्तेमाल करूँगा हमारे एसोसिएशन के सीनियर एडवाइज़र शाहिद खान साहब का, जो कि एडवाइज़र होने के साथ साथ सरपरस्त और फैसला तो हैं ही, और उनकी जितनी तारीफ की जाए वो कम है। आज का ये प्रोग्राम जो होना मुमकिन हुआ है शायद भाई तो ये बस आपकी वजह से, आपके लिए बस इतना ही कहूँगा कि मैं सूरज हूँ जिंदगी की रमक छोड़ जाऊँगा, मैं सूरज हूँ जिंदगी की रमक छोड़ जाऊँगा, मैं डूब भी गया तो शपथ छोड़ जाऊँगा। Also, there are many distinguished guests and distinguished personalities sitting out here. And the final was played between AMU Warriors and AMU Rangers. And the winner was AMU Warriors. I congratulate the team and the captain. So we organized ladies cooking competition which was held in March, and it was a huge success. We used to arrange one dish parties so that all the members get associated. And I believe last year, nine one dish parties and one Eid Milan Samaroh was organized through our association. MashaAllah, 11 new people got their job through our association, and this is the benefit of the association, that it should be helpful in some way or the other to all the colleagues and the humankind today. Prominent personalities like Zafar Iqbal Sahab, Professor Basir Sahab, Munawar Haziq Sahab were facilitated. Also last year we sponsored FP Cycle 2015 Green Warrior. Second year mechanical engineering students of AMU. And I am so happy to announce that our team was placed second in the lightweight category. And we are placed second in the lightweight category out of 100 universities which participated. This is a great thing. Every year we used to organize iftar party. This year also we organized at the palace. And we are also providing financial assistance to the needy people. The time is not over. I will just end up my talk by just saying कि कश्तियाँ नहीं तो हौसले तो पास हैं, कश्तियाँ नहीं तो क्या हुआ, हौसले तो पास हैं, कह दो ना खुदाओं से कि तुमको खुदा नहीं।
Thank you very much, Syed. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the privilege of having a very senior league amongst us who has traveled down back from India especially for this occasion. His name is Mr. Sarfraz Ahmed. He is a very senior league and he wished to appreciate our activities in a form of a gift, in a form of a memento. He is a calligraphic artist and we are fortunate to have him here. He would be presenting his paintings to our association. I request all of you to give a big hand to Mr. Sarfraz. I request Mr. Sarfraz to please come up on the stage and give this painting to our president. Mr. Syed, could you please accept this one? Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, the next activity in the list is is something to add some more glamour to the welcome of our guest, our chief guest, inshallah will be our guest of honors, our special guest, and that is a cultural Qatari dance. And this is arranged by two instrumental ladies, Mrs. Nazia Ziawari and Mrs. Samreen Zulfar, as well as Nazara Khan. So may I request all of you to give a huge applause to Mrs. Nazia Ziawari and all the kids and Samreen Zulfar, all of you please. Mrs. Nazia, please come and explain what you're going to do. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very warm good evening to everyone. Also would like to welcome a guest of honor and all you lovely people out there. Before I say about how strong as is with the soul, music expresses what words can't. When it hits you, you never feel the pain. Here I remember one of the line of the William Shakespeare is like this: if music be the food of love, play on, give access of it. Well, traditional dance is an important aspect of Qatari heritage. So today, our young ones are all set to present before you Qatari sword dance, followed by the traditional dance. So please put your hands together, a little louder if you can, because they have put in a lot of effort. So he's coming before you Qatari folk dance. Hope you all will enjoy this. Thank you.
प्रोग्राम का रुख दूसरी तरफ ले चलते हैं एक शेर के साथ। मेरा ज़मीर मेरा एतबार बोलता है, मेरा ज़मीर मेरा एतबार बोलता है, ये सरज़मीनी आप शान बोलता है कि है कुछ में नाज है सैयद कौम मिल्लत को, ये मैं नहीं परवरदिगार बोलता है। Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am hinting towards the founder of Aligarh Muslim University, Sir Syed Khan. The next item in the agenda is a talk about Sir Syed Khan, about his biography and his achievements. And to deliver that talk, we have a young instrumental lady. Her name is Hina Sadar. May I request all of you to give a round of applause to Hina Sadar. Please, all of you.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected guests, and my dear colleagues, Assalamu alaikum. I am here to share a few lines about the founder, Sir Syed Khan. The great Muslim social reformer and visionary of the 19th century, Sir Syed Khan was born on October 17, 1817 in Delhi. He started his career as a civil servant. The 1857 revolt was a turning point in Sir Syed's life. He clearly foresaw the need for Muslims to acquire proficiency in English language and learn modern sciences if the community was to regain its social and political status, particularly in northern India. He was one of the early visionaries who recognized the critical role of education for the empowerment of the poor and backward Muslim community. In fact, the sole focus of Sir Syed's life was educational advancement of Indian Muslims with the clear objective of training the youth in branches of learning which was alien to them, but at the same time essential for their socio-economic upliftment. He began his mission by starting the schools at Moradabad 1858 and Ghazipur 1863. His purpose for the establishment of the Scientific Society in 1863 was to inculcate scientific temperament among the Muslims. The intense desire to ameliorate the social conditions of Indian Muslims led Sir Syed to publish the periodical Tehzeeb-ul Akhlaq in 1870. In 1877, Sir Syed founded Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, MAO College, which grew into the Aligarh Muslim University in 1920. Sir Syed wanted this college in tune with the British educational system without compromising its Islamic values. The overall aim of Sir Syed was not merely restricted to establishing a college at Aligarh, but spreading a network of Muslim-managed educational institutions throughout the length and breadth of the country. To this end, he instituted All India Muslim Educational Conference in 1886. The activities of the conference motivated Muslims to open a number of other educational institutions. It was a kind of Muslim NGO in India to awaken them from their deep slumber and infuse social and political sensitivity. During Sir Syed's lifetime, the Englishman, a renowned British magazine, remarked in a commentary on November 17, 1885, Sir Syed's life strikingly illustrates one of the best phase of modern history. He died on March 27, 1898 and lies buried next to the main mosque at Aligarh Muslim University. Thank you.
I would like to summarize what she was saying in a share. शाम दर शाम जलेंगे तेरी यादों के चिराग, शाम दर शाम जलेंगे तेरी यादों के चिराग, नस्ल दर नस्ल तेरा दर्द नुमाया होगा। हाज़रीन, सर से बात तो चले गए, लेकिन अपने पीछे अपनी सोच, अपनी फिक्र, अपनी कोढ़न, अपना मिशन छोड़ गए हैं। The educational mission left behind by Sir Syed Khan is a real cause people have to look into. Anyways, moving forward, the next item in the agenda is a brief presentation about Aligarh Muslim University and its connection with the Arab world. This will be delivered by our instrumental personality and I believe the most qualified person of our team, the General Secretary of our association, Mr. Syed. May I request all of you to give a round of applause to Syed. Syed, please.
We thought to take this opportunity of Syed Day
basically explore one of the most unexplored aspects of Aligarh Muslim University, which is its connection with the Arab world. Since we are here in Qatar, which is perhaps one of the most growing nations of this Middle East area, and not just the Middle East area, the overall world, it is being respected across the world for its innovativeness, for its confidence, and the way it is growing. So we just wanted to have a connect and to show and to realize the connection of Aligarh Muslim University with the Arab world. So we discussed the past, the present, and the future of the relationship between Aligarh Muslim University and the Arab world. Ladies and gentlemen, you can imagine the purity, the sanctity, and the spirituality of an institution whose motto is Allama al-Insana ma lam ya'lam. I can say nothing further about the quality of the graduates, about the spirituality in them, and about the effectiveness that God provides because of the very motto. Established in 1875 by Sir Syed, it was granted the status of Central University in 1920. We have 300 courses across almost 100 departments. We have 12 faculty. We have a state-of-the-art engineering and medical college. We have 18 halls of residence with 73 hospitals. We have 30,000 students resident in one campus, which is itself a big fact. We have 500 foreign students, out of which 200 are Arab. For those people who haven't visited the university, I can just give you a glimpse of the beautiful Indo-Islamic architecture that the university possesses. And you can see here, these are marvels of Indo-Islamic culture that are there for centuries and that are a testament of the spirituality and the confidence of an Muslim university. As you can see, right, the mosque of AMU, which houses almost thousands of people during the prayers, the treat to watch. AMU at a glance. Aligarh Muslim University is referred to as the Oxford of the East. And I'm happy to share this very recent news. AMU has been ranked 4th of the 737 universities across India, which is a great proud moment for us. For Aligarh Muslim University and also its alumni, us, for which it is being recognized not just in India but across the world. Just yesterday night I saw an article which had 16 universities in the top 200 universities of the world, and Aligarh features in one of them, ahead of the University of Delhi and PHU, which itself again is a great achievement. We have 365 engineers passing out each year and 150 doctors, and these are state-of-the-art, very good qualified engineers and doctors who can compete with the best of the world. We have 200 MBAs and 20 postgraduates in Islamic finance and banking. So you can see the spectrum and the width of the educational curriculum in Aligarh Muslim University. There is a strong focus on women's education. As a fact, last year, 2014, 117 out of the 220 gold medals were awarded to girls, which again is a big achievement, not only for the AMU, not only for the Muslims, but for India as a whole. So you can see the impact, the growth, the sincerity that Aligarh Muslim University stands for. Now, what is the purpose of this presentation? Since we are here in Qatar, therefore it is important for us to realize how we can connect to the local population of the Qataris and what we can offer as an institution to them. We will explore the glorious past of Aligarh Muslim University and its association with the Arab leaders and their contribution to making Aligarh to what it is. We connect with a strong present, which we are still connected with the Arab world. And what is our aspirational future? What do we look further with in regards to the relationship with the Arab world. Let's look at our glorious past and its connection with the Arab world. Way back in 1955, His Majesty King Saud of Saudi Arabia was awarded the PhD degree. At that time, you can understand the relationship that Aligarh wanted to foster with the Arab world. In 1964, the Emir of Kuwait visited the university. He also announced construction of a hostel called the Kuwait House. Sheikh Syed bin Sultan, President of the UAE, visited AMU 75, and he made a generous contribution towards building the Petroleum Institute, which is serving not just the GCC region but the world as a whole. From the Egypt, His Excellency Jamal Abdel Nasser also visited AMU at the height of the revolution in Egypt, 1960. His Deputy Prime Minister Jamal Salim also visited the university. Hassan bin Talal, Prince of Jordan, visited 1976. So you can see the continuous connect over the past 50 years that Aligarh has had with the AMU, the Arab world. Even now, even to the current context, the relationship is still strong and is valid. His Excellency Saif al-Nasri, the Oil Minister of UAE, visited us very recently in 1999. His Excellency Muhammad Al-Baghdadi, the Ambassador from Saudi Arabia, Chief Guest for Syed Day 2006. And last year, the convocation Chief Guest was Dr. Abdul Usman, who is the Director General of Islamic Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. As you see in this picture, this is a prime example of the element of Arab culture which is embedded in the very culture of India. The swords, the people riding on horses. So the composite culture that has an Indian element, that has an Arabic element, that has a Persian element, which is very evident in our attire, is something. It's a cosmopolitan university. And it is a university which is giving equal opportunity to girls. Girls are performing. We are giving back to the Middle East and the Arab world in terms of all of our alumni who are serving various senior positions across the GCC. So I think we all as alumni should be proud of the past and the present. And yes, a round of applause for the alumni themselves. Now, it's very important that we have been here for a long time. Now, it's very important to give back university in a way that we can take advantage of the growth which is happening across the countries of GCC. And that is our aspirational future. Before understanding the future, we should understand the context of the Muslims, socio-economic condition of the Muslims. There are 172 Muslims in India. Perhaps the second largest population in the world of Muslims reside in India. But as you will see in the subsequent slides, this is a research paper from the Government of India, which analyzes the backwardness of the Muslims in India. And I highlighted, it is the supply of educational and employment opportunities which are the cause of the issues with the Muslim Ummah. Now, there is a lot of work going on the educational front. There are a lot of people, especially across South India, who are contributing towards building new colleges, new universities, but there is still a disparity in the employment opportunities. 92 Muslim colleges are currently in India. So it is not the educational opportunity that is creating the problem. It is the employment opportunity that is creating the problem. The Muslims reaching graduate is just 3% of the population. The dropout rates are the highest among the Muslim population. And a very interesting thing is, this is a quote from the Government of India report. The monthly per capita expenditure of a Muslim household is 980 rupees, which is equal to 50 riyal in a whole month of
from education, but the educated youth also need to be given the right opportunity in employment. Therefore, since we are all here and we are all educated, we should now, the condition is that because of the competition, because of the sometimes thought process that persons are not trying in India, we can make opportunity in our own companies to advertise, to bring forward the achievements of Aligarh and create opportunities so that people can go back as campus placements, as exchanges, student exchanges from Qatar University and other educational institutions, so that we can give back to the Muslim community as a whole. There is a very good connect between the Qatar National Vision 2030 and the Aligarh Muslim University. This I quote from the official document of Qatar National Vision. The first is the modernization and preservation of tradition. Aligarh is the best example of how tradition is preserved and which we are proud of. This needs to be communicated to the people in Qatar, the people who make decisions, and these are the aspects of Aligarh which should be top Qatar leadership. We need to have the important thing is the size and the quality of the expat. Right now, we in our companies should try to explain to the management that the quality of expats you can manage you can get from Aligarh University is far better than the Western expat for which you are paying enormous amount. And I'm quite sure that the Qataris know the economics of the expatriate and how they foresee up to 2030. So it's my honest suggestion to all of you that we should create a positive image of Aligarh amongst all the HR and amongst all the top management of Qatar, and should try to highlight the achievements and the connection of the Arab world within your own companies, and this will provide a very big advantage. These sort of companies should go and recruit young students, young graduates of engineering, and I'm quite sure that the young graduates will prove to be a bigger asset to these public universities as they proceed towards Vision 2030. We can have specific focus on engineering, banking and finance. As I told, there are 20 postgraduates in Islamic banking and finance from Aligarh University. More banks, I'm quite sure there are people from various banks of Qatar here. So the HRs of those banks should know that there is a postgraduate course in Aligarh which caters to the Islamic banking and banking as a whole. You can have there's a huge focus on the medical research in Qatar with the Sidra, and as you know, the Jawaharlal Medical College is a pioneer in various medical aspects. So we should try to, all those people in Qatar Foundation and those kind of organizations should make effort to have a joint research projects between Sidra and AMU and we should all collectively aim for trusting mutually common, mutually agreed areas of research on development. Maybe we can expect some contribution from the government in terms of infrastructure and on how we can actually contribute towards Aligarh and Muslim Ummah as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Syed. Indeed, it was very informative. And you know, the evidence is the data, the statistics provided by Syed. It speaks for itself. We do not have to say about our data that it is emotionally or philosophically. Data speaks for itself. And it is moving forward. At this juncture, just to change the environment, we have scheduled a Nagma. We call it Nagma Aligarh, a lyrical poetic song written by a prominent Ali. His name is Afroz Taj. He is standing back there in USA. And this will be sung in a group here, group of 5 people, including Mr. Ali Imran, Mr. Faisal Asad, Sarwar Mirza, Abrar Hassan Khan, and last but the least, myself. Please, Imran, come. All of you, please. इस वतन का रंग परचम तीन रंगों का मिलन, हाँ रंगे तू रंगे अमन और सब्ज़ इस्लामी चमन, रंगे तू रंगे अमन और सब्ज़ इस्लामी चमन। अलीगढ़ रूह सैयद इल्म फन के गुलसिता, हाँ हम तेरे ही फूल हैं और तेरे ही हम बागबान। अलीगढ़ जिंदाबाद, अलीगढ़ जिंदाबाद, अलीगढ़ रूह सैयद जिंदाबाद, 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 जिंदाबाद। May I request Syed to please come up on the stage. All of you please give a big hand to her.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished guests, respected senior colleagues, gentlemen and ladies, and everyone present tonight. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a pleasure to be attending this august gathering of the alumni community of Aligarh Muslim University here in Doha, Qatar. I feel immensely honored and humbled at the same time to speak about my alma mater, having been part of the student community in general and women's student community in particular from 2007 to 2012. Aligarh Muslim University is a strong academic institution of India which has given equal opportunity of education to both women and men from as early as 1996. Even before it attained its full-fledged status of a central university of India. For over a century, women have constituted an important part of this university. They are not only students enrolled in various professional and taught courses, but also equally contribute as building blocks to sustain the institution, as well as represented in all capacities of competent academicians, medical professionals, advocates, artists, authors, scientists, politicians, sportswomen, administrators, and management experts.
You got the cable even.
Just to name a few known examples, there are literary giants like Miss Ismat Choktai, Dr. Salma Siddiqui, Mrs. Kulsum Ansar, a well-known Hindi and Sanskrit writer, Dr. Qudsiya Tahseen, a fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences, Mrs. Mohsina Tiwari, leader of Indian National Congress and member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, Miss Azarmi Dutt Safavi, a renowned Persian scholar and president of All India Persian Teachers Association, Miss Nayyar Sultana, an actress in Pakistan, Mrs. Taab Siddiqui, creator of brand Harvest Gold, and to the most recent, such as Miss Khushbu Mirza, an engineer from AMU working with projects at ISRO. With my experiences as an Aligarh Muslim University student and interactions with my peers, I can confidently say that the girl students today at AMU form an increasingly intelligent, aspiring, vibrant, and a self-respecting group of individuals. They have dreams and purposeful dreams to not only be part of the workforce, but to acquire knowledge and to think for themselves, for their families, for their children and community at large. I am very proud to say that I have examples from my own group of friends from AMU who are currently studying at elite education institutes of the world such as Cambridge, London School of Economics, University of Edinburgh and others, and are recipients of student fellowships and prestigious scholarships. On this note, I must highlight that all of this has been possible because of supportive families and the institution itself. I must also quickly add with a lot of hope, sincerity and trust that any educational system is like an organism in itself. and needs continuous uprising and improvement to expand its potential, and so is AMU doing. AMU so far, as highlighted by Shahrukh Bhai, AMU so far has benchmarked its position nationally, being the third top institute of India. But when the students are going international, like I just mentioned, my friends, we strive, hope and pray that very soon AMU too will compete with top institutes of the world, such as Oxford and Cambridge, the dream of our founder. Lastly, I would like to spell out my gratitude to all the ladies in the background, to all the ladies alumni of AMU who are seated here today, for being wonderful homemakers, for being professionals, and for being wonderful homemakers, mothers who shoulder the responsibility of raising a cultured community, an educated community, an informed community. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my seniors, Mr. President of AMU Alumni Association of Qatar, and all my seniors for motivating their juniors like me. And thank you to all the others. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know some people they are getting restless with the food, but you know this is Syed. I think we have this right. You know, this is हमारा हक बनता है कि आप लोग हमारे साथ दें और प्रोग्राम को कामयाब बनाएं। ये देखिए मेरा प्रोग्राम नहीं, ज़िया भाई का प्रोग्राम नहीं, हम सबका प्रोग्राम है। थोड़ा सा बर्दाश्त करें इंशाल्लाह, because I am seeing that some people they are music impressed. Please stay tuned with us. I request all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, now the time to hear out our guests. We have guest of honors, we have special guests. So we will start from one of our special guests who has come from India, Mr. Safra Syed. I would like to request you with this topic कि जो चमन है सबसे हंसी चमन, मैं उसी चमन का नसीब हूँ। जो चमन है सबसे हंसी चमन, मैं उसी चमन का नसीब हूँ। मुझे फख्र क्यों न हो बोलो, मुझे फख्र है कि मैं अलीब हूँ। Mr. Safra.
आज की इस पुरवकार और रौनक महफिल में शरीक होकर मैं खुद को बहुत ही मुस्तफर महसूस कर रहा हूँ। ये आप सब हज़रात का बेतहा खुलूस मोहब्बत ही है जो 70 साल की उम्र में मुझे यहाँ चीज़ लाया। सर सैयद की तकरीबात और मुशर्रफ मौका है जो मजहबी त्योहारों की तरह सारी दुनिया में मनाया जाता है और इज्तिमाई नजर की मौक़ा मुश्तरक है जो इस तकरीब का जुज़्व लाजवाब है। एक सदी से भी ज़्यादा कदीम इस तकरीब की इब्तिदा और तसल्सल पर मैं चंद जुमलों में रोशनी डालना चाहता हूँ। बरतानिया और यूरोप के दीगर मुल्कों में ये दस्तूर और रिवायत थी कि बानी दरसगाह की यौम विलादत को फाउंडर्स डे के तौर पर मनाया जाता था और इस मौके पर तकरीबात और डिनर का इस्तेमाल किया जाता था। इस रिवायत का कॉलेज के यूरोपीय स्टाफ ने सर सैयद के इतिहास में नहीं करना चाहा, मगर सर सैयद ने मुख्तलिफ वजूहात और मसलहतों की बिना पर अपने यौम विलादत पर कॉलेज का सालाना प्रोग्राम और तकरीबात मनाना पसंद नहीं किया और फाउंडर्स डे के बजाय कॉलेज का फाउंडेशन डे बनाने पर जोर दिया। चुनांचे उनकी हयात ज़ाहिरी में फाउंडेशन डे ही मनाया जाता रहा, लेकिन वो तारीख सब मौसम में थी और अली बरादरी के जज्बात अक़ीदत और मोहब्बत के मुताबिक न थी। अली बरादरी की अक़ीदत और मोहब्बत को अपने मौसमी आज़म, अपने सैयद अब्बा मीर शफ़क़ सैयद वाला बहुत ही शायान शान सालाना यादगार मनाना चाहते थे। इसलिए यही फैसला हुआ कि 17 अक्टूबर को दिन में सर सैयद डे मनाया जाए, उनके हयात और कारनामों को पुरसुकूह अल्फाज और अंदाज में इखराज तहसीन पेश किया जाए और शब में एक मुतकल्लिफ़ लज़ीज़ डिनर का इस्तेमाल किया जाए। बस वो दिन है और आज का दिन है कि एक सदी से अरसा गुजर गया डिनर का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। यूँ तो सरसैयद डे सभी जगह बड़े शानदार जानदार अंदाज में होता है, लेकिन दोहा कतर में मुनक़िद सरसैयद डे की अपनी मुनफरिद तारीख और रिवायत, इसकी अपनी अलग शौहरत और मकबूलियत और हर दिल अलविदी है, जो मुझे भी आज कशा खींच लाई है। इस तकरीब की इल्मियत और अदबियत और पुरवकार अंदाज को देखकर मैं इस वक्त अल्लामा इकबाल का ये शेर गुनगुनाने पर मजबूर हूँ। चली है लेके वतन के निगार खाने से, चली है लेके वतन के निगार खाने से, शराब इल्म की लज्जत कशा मैं अपने वज़ीर जी हाज़िरीन और सामीन और जिला अरकान और एसोसिएशन का ज़मीनी कल्ब से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ, जिन्होंने मुझे इस पुरबहार और शानदार तकरीब में शरीक होने लिए अपनी पेंटिंग्स पेश करने का मौका अदा किया। मैं एसोसिएशन के मौसमी जनाब अलीम अब्बास साहब, डॉक्टर हसन मुंशी साहब, जनाब शाहिद यासर साहब, जनाब जावेद साहब, अली इमरान साहब और बानी एसोसिएशन जनाब मिर्जा अजहर साहब के लिए भी दुआओं में, जिनकी कोशिशों से ये एसोसिएशन कामयाबियों और कामयाबियों की तरफ गामजन है। आपकी मोहब्बत और खलूस और मेहमानवाजी का बेहद
बहुत शुक्रिया सरदार साहब। ये देखिए मेरे राइट में जो पेंटिंग्स हैं ये भी माशाल्लाह सरदार साहब ने लगाई हुई है। ये पेंटिंग्स भी उन्होंने हम लोग को तोहफे में दी हैं एसोसिएशन को। हम बहुत मशहूर हैं सरदार साहब हिंदुस्तान से सिर्फ इस एसोसिएशन के इस फंक्शन के लिए आए हैं। आई थिंक वी डू नॉट नो द वर्ड्स टू गिव थैंक्स टू मिस्टर सरदार। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving to the next guest, that is our guest of honor, Mr. Hassan Kunni. I would like to request him to please come on the stage and address the public. I would like to use one couplet for him. जो है ताज की मेरी ज़ात में वही ज़िक्र फ़िक्र चमन में है, जो है ताज की मेरी ज़ात में वही ज़िक्र फ़िक्र चमन में है, कि वजूद मेरा कहीं भी हो मेरी रूह मेरे वतन में है। प्लीज़
Chief guest Syed Al-Mahanavi in his absence, the guest of honor Shabazz, other distinguished guests on and off dais, the members of Alumni Association Qatar, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I am immensely pleased to be here on this occasion of 198th birthday of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. I am also very pleased to be here, as I am also one of the product of Sir Syed College, which is established in 1967 in Kerala, and today is one of the largest college annual campus in Kerala. We all should be proud to be the product of institution named after the great Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, a reformist, a philosopher, an author, jurist, whatnot. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan is called Sir Syed, born in 1970 in the Mughal Empire and lived through Mughal Empire and lived in British Empire, died during British Empire. He was very loyal to British Empire and he was working for British company, I think East India Company, as a jurist. His ultimate motive was to upliftment of Muslim community, especially in the field of education. That is the reason he established several schools. Before this Aligarh University was established, he was involved in many other educational activities. Syed Ahmad Khan always asked the Indian Muslim community to learn English, because he believed learning English will speed up this upliftment of Muslim community. He fought many occasions for this purpose. I don't want to prolong my speech because Abbas is a very good speaker. He is also here. We are going through, the Muslim community is going through a very difficult time nowadays. All over the world, 1.2 billion Muslims are looked in a suspicious eyes because of the heinous activities of so-called few Muslims. Here in India, we are also affected by the religious intolerance. What my advice is to teach our fellow community and our children to be moderate, rational, and uphold the true teaching of Islam, that is peace and mercy. I wish all of you very well and
Thank you very much, sir. You have been always very supportive and helpful towards our association. We always value your contribution and your support. Thank you very much, sir. हाज़रीन, आज की इस महफिल में एक दुश्वारी या एक मसला ऐसा है कि मैं किसका नाम लूँ, मैं किसका नाम ना पुकारूँ, मैं किसका नाम लूँ, मैं किसका नाम ना पुकारूँ। यहाँ तो जो है वो अपनी जगह क़यामत है। एक ऐसी क़यामत, एक ऐसी शख्सियत ऐसे नाम है एहसन मसूद। He is our special guest and he is the advisor to the Minister of Energy and Industry in Qatar Petroleum. Dear sir, may I request you to please come on the stage and say a few words.
मुझे कभी ऐसे इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं किया गया था कि मैं क़यामत वल्लाह है आप लोग जरा संभल के बैठिए। वो आज इट्स वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट दैट इंजीनियर साद Ahmed al-Mahdi is not with us. He is a tremendous personality. I wish he was here so that all of us could have got benefited from his presence in his talk. I still hope that he'll be here. Is this correct? He is expected. Okay. Anytime he'll be here. And I wish I wanted to express or say whatever I wanted to say. It will be only a mosaic of reflections of what I've heard just now, or what I have seen here, the spirit. And I wanted to express especially to him, because all of us here, we are basically from the same community. What we require here is interaction between the Qatar community. I don't know where Mr. Abdullah Naimi has gone. Has he left? He is here. Okay. He was a full inspiration for me, because this is not only a community program of elites, but it is a program where we have got to interact with the place where we are, in this case Qatar. And the presentation which was made by Sharik was tremendous. Now, before I make my formal speech, let me check the name of, you're not the chief guest, but you are as good as the chief guest here, Mr. Aziz Abbas. Guest of honor, Mr. Ghani, Hassan Ghani, he is today revealed that he has got attachment to Sir Syed in a different way, if not with the living direction, which is fantastic. And I've always seen him in a gathering of you know, I know the secret why it is. You're really very welcome. You are as good at it as anybody else. And, well, this program, especially, I don't want to talk about everything which has already been said, which has been said by Shah Sahab, which has been said. हमारे सरफराज अहमद साहब बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ जो इतनी दूर से वहाँ से तशरीफ लाए। मेरे सीनियर जब आपने कहा 73 साल के तो मैं शर्मिंदा हूँ, मैं तो बच्चा हूँ, आपसे भी 5 साल का छोटा, तो मैंने कहा ठीक है अब तो मैं भी कुछ कर सकता हूँ शैतानियाँ। तो अभी तक तो ज़रा हिसाब से खड़ा हुआ था। और हमारे ज़ियाउद्दीन साहब, सबसे ज़्यादा मैंने आपसे कहा था, it will not be an address, a structured address, but it will be a reflection on what has been said here. It will be a mosaic of the happenings of today, this evening. इसमें खास करके I would like to reflect especially on the way the program is being conducted by हमारे महबूब साहब क्या साहब बिल्कुल छा गए, he was overwhelming. We have gone today, this program would have not been this success what it is just now if we had not been there. Don't consider this remark of mine as a word of thanks, but this is a reflection, as I said. Now, going back to the presentation which was made by Syed, when I look at that and when I ponder, I feel that yes, there is a need, that we need to help our brothers, our elite brothers who are back in India, who are looking for jobs. He reflected on the job opportunities or the percentage of people who pass out and they are still looking for jobs. And for that, this is a very good occasion, provided we, in future at least, we should try and bring in more people from the community here, the local Qataris, the people who matter. I'm very happy that Mr. Abdullah Muhammad Al-Nami is back. I was missing you, sir. Saying all this praises for you, we were missing you. So that is very important. Mr. Abdullah, what I mentioned just now, you came at the right time. I was saying that this gathering is not just the gathering of the elites. We are people where we live, we really live in the spirit of Aligarh, the spirit of Syed, of community, where we share our sorrows and joys, where we share our challenges and achievements, but we want to utilize this occasion for a bigger purpose. That bigger purpose is an interaction with the place where we are, with the community of the place where we are, which is Qatar. In this case, I'm really very happy to see you here and we here with all kinds of patience. And I just said that I wish Engineer Saad was also here so that we could interact with him and puts the case which Sharik had put, that look, we have got wonderful set of people back in India, graduates over there. The culture of Aligarh has already been shown here, the background and as is mentioned that it is made in the pattern of Oxford. People know about Oxford. If you ask a Qatari, a senior officer anywhere in any Q organization, he definitely knows Oxford. But if you talk about Ali, although there are many more Aligharians working here in the Q companies, I know, I was in Qatar Petroleum, I'm working in the Ministry of Energy. The number of elites who are contributing to the economy here, or for that matter, economy in the Middle East or the Gulf countries, is tremendous. People have gone even outside, but there is a need to understand and appreciate each other more. In fact, when I look at, because I have been associated with some programs of Qatar Foundation as well, and I have been looking at their strategic plans, etc. When I look at the vision and objectives of Qatar Foundation or the education base of Qatar, I am reminded of the vision of Sir Syed. Because they are mostly the same. I give all credit to the Father Amir, His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al-Thani, and also Her Highness Sheikh Moza bin Nasser. The way they have put up this Qatar Foundation and the Qatar University. In fact, Qatar University, when it started, I think it started, not here, maybe you can help me. Qatar University was started in 1973. Just imagine, I joined Aligarh in 1972. After 1 year after that, this university came into being. But today when you go to Qatar Foundation, what I see over there, Her Highness Sheikh Moza has selected the best universities, and not only the best universities, their best departments and brought them here. It is giving a tremendous opportunities for the countries to bring them up. This is exactly what was the aim of Sir Syed Ahmed Khan when he started the institution of Imam College, which transformed into university in 1920. And today, where we are, therefore, there's a reason why there should be exchange programs between the Qatar University, between the Qatar Foundation and the Aligarh University. You must have noticed all the other people over here, all the dignitaries which were shown in those pictures, you know, starting from King Saud down to the latest. Qatar was missing from there. Why this had happened? So we should make a quick program of getting the Qatari, and two people got to help us. Getting a Qatari dignitary, person of eminence to Aligarh, so that we can see what is Aligarh University. You know, it doesn't just give a degree, that university, it gives a lifestyle to the people, to the students. It makes them ready to face the challenge across the world with just a degree and the time they have spent over there. Some people call them street smart, whatever it is. This is what has got to be really seen and appreciated by the Qataris, and especially in the case of development of the nation of Qatar. I think more and more people will be ready, because I know, working in Qatar and working in this region for more than 20 years, 23, 24 years, I know how difficult it is for the organizations here to get the right kind of people to work in the organization. I wanted to hire 3 advisors for here. We got all kind of CVs, people with tremendous amount of experience, but to select the right person was so difficult. And that thought percolated in my mind, and I shared it with my colleagues also, my senior colleagues, that they should try and identify certain organizations, certain universities. And Aligarh would be one of them. They could have exchange programs where they could visit, a delegation could go from here. Again, in this, our business people here, like Mr. Aligarh and Mr. Hassan, they could also think on those lines, that try and get as many people as possible, qualified people, and you will get them people who will be retained by you and they will remain with you from Aligarh. I just want to, the idea, I don't know whose idea it was, to have a Qatari sword dance, because it was fantastic. And I think it should be appreciated. I wish there were more Qataris to appreciate it. Now this can go on, I can keep on talking till Mr. Syed comes, but I won't do that, because you will get bored. And you are laughing. Okay, now this is the time when we really want to take seriously. I'm now addressing my audience, Aligarh audience, that in future we have got to look at how we can come closer to the community, not only shake hands among ourselves, eat dinner, have some day, sing tarana and go back. We need to substantially add value to this whole community of elites, and that value addition is very important. There were many other things I thought I would share, but it all depends on what kind of audience is there. With regard to respect to the management, which I will not take up now. So in the end, I would just say, in the future programs, whatever we do, we should try to bring in more community, and if possible, first of all, be together yourself. First of all, be together yourself. I hope this message is conveyed to all, everybody involved in it. And then try and please take this message across to everybody, and then try and organize a program, not just in this little hotel, in a bigger space. You can even think of UNCC, why not? You have the capability, you have the number of people, and you have not only the capacity, capability, but you can get the means and have a program there, then you will have an impact. As I said, I can keep on talking. In the end, I think I should be thanking everybody, Mr. Syed, Mr. Hassan Saab, Azim Saab, Jawdeen Saab, with the child. If he is not there, then he will not be there. Thank you. very much, Syed. Thank you very much.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एहसन मसूद साहब आपकी दुआओं का। हाज़रीन, मैं आप लोग का इस मौके पर शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा। माशाअल्लाह आप लोग बहुत अच्छा सुन रहे हैं। मैं मशकूर हूँ, आप लोगों का शुक्रगुजार हूँ। खाने कुछ लोगों ने पीछे खाना शुरू कर दिया है, लेकिन आप लोग माशाअल्लाह मुस्तैद हैं। Ladies and gentlemen, now we are in this juncture where we have to listen to our second guest of honor, Mr. Azim Abbas. So, dear sir, with all my sincerity and all the direct expressions of gratitude, may I request you to please stop on the stage, Mr. Azim Abbas. चराहों की हिफाजत करते करते हवा का रुख बदलना आ गया है। चराहों की हिफाजत करते करते हवा का रुख बदलना आ गया है। कहाँ तक आग बरसाएगा सूरज, हमें शोलों पे चलना आ गया। मिस्टर अज़ीम अब्बास।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, a very good evening to all. Mr. Syed, my fellow evangelist, my dear friend, Dr. Hassan Kuni, Mr. Syed, Mr. Akin, members of the working committee, ladies and gentlemen. वो अक्सर कहते हैं कि तूफान के आने के पहले वाली खामोशी, ये तूफान आ चुका है उसके बाद वाली खामोशी है। मुझे नहीं पता है कि ऐसा मकसूद साहब के बाद मैं क्या कहूँगा। लिटरली ही इज नॉट एनीथिंग फॉर मी टू से। आई एम टोटली लाइक स्पीचलेस बिकॉज ही इज कवर्ड ऑन ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स. But let me start by congratulating each one of you on the Sir Syed Day. It's not the first time I'm here. I feel that this is my home. I've been honored and it's my privilege to be amongst you all one more time. Well, let me start by saying that I'm totally impressed the way this program has been conducted today. It's like improving each year. Let me start by really appreciating the way the young kids dressed in the Qatari attires welcomed us. I'm totally impressed by their teachers, by the members of the alumni who have motivated them. And I think it's the flavor of the month. We are very close to the Qatar National Day. So definitely this is a welcome gesture by the organization. Let me start by first thanking Zia Bhai and his team for inviting me here. I think that it's really one of those days when I look forward to be amongst you all. It's a great pleasure being here. You come here to be among the intellectuals. You come here to meet the young generation, the young India, which you don't see a lot in many other organizations, but I always see here. So thank you very much one more time for inviting me. I would like to first start by appreciating the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Akil Mahmood. I don't know how he did this, but he did it very flawlessly, introducing his president. I was watching on his every word, which he started right from where the president started and where he is now, without even reading a single word from the paper. So I think that this is something very commendable, and I think that we all should appreciate the way he is into this organization and the way he is in love with his president. That each and every word what he spoke was just flawless and without seeing each word. I must also appreciate the young gentleman, Mr. Sharik Jamal, for his bold presentation. I've seen many presentations, but I would say this was really a bold presentation. It was asking for something. Yes, it is the time to ask, and he was doing the same thing. He was asking what the alumni Congratulations. Well done. I want to also appreciate the young lady, Ms. Zainab Ahmed, for the speech what she's given on the woman empowerment. I think that she is really celebrated a woman's life in a very short speech. She's also appreciated the young mothers here who are taking care of the children. I don't think so that this is just a Sir Syed Day. It's not something that's in the Eid or a fiesta. Well, once again, I would like to emphasize that although we are speaking in English, the entire program is carried out in English, but we should not forget that Sir Syed also had a pledge for Urdu. In those days of 1857, when the revolution was just picking up, I have read that he stood up for Urdu because Hindi was getting very prominent. And maybe it was his wisdom who said that Urdu should be a Muslim language. And that's how the Britishers in those times had to sustain Urdu along with Hindi. And it was his, you can say that, push whatever he gave for Urdu. That, universities, Usmania University in Hyderabad, who made the official languages as Urdu. We should definitely work on this. I being the director of DPS, I'm proud to say that our school does care for the language, for the extinguishing language. And we do have, time to time, debates in Urdu, we do promote Urdu, and I expect that the alumni does the same. Yes, we are going to live in this world, we are going to be with the English language, but Urdu should be amongst our children. I think that it's my humble proposal to the President to have a debate for the young children in Urdu, and I'll be very happy to sponsor a trophy for them. But as long as Urdu is among us, the language itself, I think that we will never let the wisdom of Sir Syed vanish, because he has worked a lot for education, including Urdu. So I think that next time when we meet, one of those days when you have some kind of function, let's have a Urdu debate for the young children, which will motivate them to speak the language, to follow the language, and definitely we too will motivate by appreciating it. Well, once again, congratulations for this beautiful evening. I think each one of you has poured your heart. It looks like you're in a function where you are at home, you are enjoying every bit and every moment of it. Thank you very much for having me here. May God bless us all.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, we would like to facilitate our guests with the mementos. Actually, this is only a token of love and respect to our guests. And I would like to begin with our guest of honor, Mr. Azim Abbas. I request Syed, please come here. Syed, please. So I request Mr. Syed Khan to confer upon the memento to Mr. Azim Abbas. This is a certificate. This is a memento, just a token of love. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shahid, please hand it. Shahid. Thank you very much, sir. Come here. This is just to appreciate the journey of the brothers on the behalf of Mr. Aligarh. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. May I request Mr. Azim Abbas. Once more, sir. Mr. Azim Abbas. Mr. Azim Abbas will give the memento and certificate of appreciation to Mr. Javed Ahmed. He is not here, but somebody will collect on his behalf. I believe Syed Khan is the right person to collect on his behalf. Memento for Mr. Javed Ahmed. Certificate as well. Thank you. Please, one more for you, sir. Syed, please. There's another name, Mr. Shadab Khan. We have a certificate for him. Shadab Khan, unfortunately, has to go back to India. He was a bit busy with some personal issues. So, we will give it to Syed Khan. He's a close friend of Syed Bhai. A certificate we have in his name. Memento as well. Thank you very much. One more for the guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. As told by Mr. Syed earlier, that we have been doing many activities in the last 2 years. So one of the activities we were doing was cricket. We were playing a lot of cricket, in the Islam grounds, and we would like to facilitate the man of the match or one of the association match. There were two teams, AMB Warriors and AMB Rangers. It was won by AMB Warriors. I was the losing captain. Anyways, I would like to request the man of the match, Mr. Aligarh Khan, to please come. And I request, both of you so busy. Ziauddin, could you please come and can give this? Aligarh Khan is all-rounder, a good bowler as well as a batsman. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, to acknowledge the efforts of our executive committee, we would like to facilitate them the memento as well, very quickly, inshallah. I request all the executives to please remain ready. And I request Mr. Hassan Kuni once again. I'm sorry, sir, I'm disturbing you too much, but that's my job. I will take the names of all the executives. Please come quickly one by one as I take the names. Mr. Faisal Abdul, Joint Secretary for General Coordination. Mr. Omar Ashraf, Joint Secretary. I believe he is not here. Somebody should take on his behalf. Mr. Omar Ashraf, Joint Secretary for Media. Mr. Faisal Asad, Sport Secretary. Thank you. Mr. Mazhar Dat Khan, Coordinator, Mr. Mazhar Dat Khan. Mr. Muzaffar Ali, Coordinator. Mr. Muzaffar Ali, the man with the beard, he's very active. Thank you. Mrs. Nazia Ziauddin, Joint Secretary for Cultural Activities. The house is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Mrs. Samareen Zawar, coordinator for ladies coordination. She is very instrumental. I don't know why you people are a bit reluctant and hesitant to clap. Mr. Mohammed Ahmed, Joint Treasurer. Thank you, sir. Mr. Hamid Zafar, Treasurer. He is doing the most difficult job, collecting money from everyone. Now, Mr. Sarwar Mirza, Chief Coordinator, the big man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Koni. I request you please take a seat. I would like to bother you, Mr. Azim Abbas, please, one more time. Mr. Shahid Jamal, General Secretary. The General Secretary of our association. I request Mr. Adnan, the Vice President of the AMU Alumni Association. I request Mr. Syed, the President of the AMU Alumni Association. I request Mr. Aligarh, the advisor of the AMU Association. इमरान भाई के जज्बे को मैं आपको बाप में सलाम करता हूँ। अगर आप अपने घर में जाएंगे, जज्बे की आदमी घर में झंडे लगेंगे AMU के। I will salute the dedication and love he has got for the Aligarh Muslim University. He is always there. Whenever we meet him, he has taken a week's vacation for this Thursday day program. He is only for 1 week. So he has been always instrumental, always, whenever you need him, anytime, anywhere, just say Aligarh, he will come down to the place. I request the all hearts favorite Mr. Syed, the advisor of the AMU Association, to collect the memento. I request somebody to receive the memento on the behalf of Mr. Mohammed Adhar Mirza. Mrs. Hina Sarwar, I believe, is the wife of his son. And then as for myself, I'm a coordinator. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just reaching there. I would just like to emphasize here two personalities. First of all, Mr. Mohammed Adhar Mirza, just the wife of his son, she received the award, memento on his behalf. Mr. Mohammed Adhar Mirza, he is a founder of AMU Alumni Association. He is a very senior elite, but due to some of his personal issues, some visa issues, he couldn't attend this function. So I just like to emphasize, I remember his contribution, he's always there, I have never seen a person having his business card where it is written elite. He's the only person I have seen in my life. If you see his visiting card, he's a treasurer, he was working with one opera company. So it is written there, elite, I don't know. This is the limit of his dedication towards the AMU of the association. The other personality, the other Sahab. Javed Ahmed Sahab is always very supportive in all manners. He was supposed to attend this gathering, but due to some issues, he has to suddenly go back to India. He's coming tonight. He's coming back tonight, and his flight is 9:55 p.m. General Airways. I believe we may see him, but we do not know for sure whether he will come or not. Mr. Javed Ahmed, he worked with Qatar, and he is a very supportive personality in all the manners. So I like you people to clap for both of these personalities. मैं इन दोनों हज़रात के लिए सीनियर हज़रात के लिए एक शेयर देना चाहूँगा कि चश्मे खून ज़िल्लत इज़हार की मोहताज नहीं, चश्मे खून ज़िल्लत इज़हार की मोहताज नहीं, ये कहानी किसी किरदार की मोहताज नहीं, तुमने मुल्कों की तरह लोगों के दिल जीते हैं, ये हुकूमत किसी तलवार की मोहताज नहीं। We have mementos for the participants of the cultural dance. Just to acknowledge and to encourage the kids, I request all the kids to please come and take the mementos. Mrs. Nazir Jaldi. Okay, we will do it later on. We'll do it later on. Then here, at this juncture, I would like to seek permission from all of you for a group photograph of the executive committee with the chief guest. I believe you will permit us just 2 photographs, please. All the executive committee members, please come immediately. Please quickly. All the executive committee members, come on the stage for group photograph with the chief guest. I request Mr. Hassan Masood, please join us. Just to say formally, the thanks to all of you, and for that, may I request the Vice President, the handsome Vice President of our association, Mr. Aligarh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, and our most valued invited guests, it's my privilege to have been asked to propose this vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of AMU Alumni Association of Qatar and entire fraternity together here, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to our honorable chief guest, Mr. Syed Al-Mohandadi, our respected guest of honors, Mr. Azim Abbas and Mr. Hassan Kuni. Special guest, Mr. Ahmad Syed Hindi from DTL, Mr. Sarfraz Ahmed, Ms. Aisha Mujahid from Qatar Radio, Ms. G. Mala, Mr. Hassan Masood, Mr. Zohaib Siddiqui, Dr. Tawseef Hashmi, Mr. Abdullah Al-Naimi, Dr. Faisal Halim, Mr. Jalil Nizami, Mr. Iftikhar Raghib, Mr. Syed Abdul Hai, Mr. Bilal Amanullah Modi, and Dr. Omar Sharif. I would also like to say a big thanks to our most senior colleagues, Mr. Atar Mirza and Mr. Javed Ahmed, for their tremendous support and blessing on us to make this event a big success. We would also like to extend a vote of thanks to our sponsors like Red Dot Films, Top Uniform, DTL, Grand Legal, and Zyka Restaurant. Lastly, I would also like to thank entire executive members of this association and the entire management and staff of Hotel Sapphire Plaza, especially Mr. Roman and Mr. Ahmed, for their enduring efforts and supports to make this event a success. Once again, thank you everyone for this presence. Thank you very much.